Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. We just cashed on Syracuse and the under. That game just ended about 15 minutes ago. Love it. We lost on the Marshall game, but it's all right. It's all right. Right now, Oregon's going on. We'll see if we cover that. In this video, we're taking a trip down south to the SEC. We got Ole Miss on the road at Tennessee. Two red-hot teams. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, like I said, we got Mississippi at Tennessee. Tennessee is getting 3 points at home here. All the action's on Tennessee. I mean, 78% of the money on the Volunteers as of 3 a.m. Tuesday morning. So check this out. The books do react to that money. The line drops from 3 down to 2.5, but the money stays on Tennessee. We're still 84% of the money on Tennessee. We're now looking at 2.5 as our line. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Tennessee plus 5.14. So a slight lean on Ole Miss there. Line is 2.5. Analytics are saying it should be 5 and some change. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown of this game. And this should be a great one. We got two of the hottest teams in the country. Ole Miss, top 5. As far as offensive attacks go, top 5. And Tennessee, they've put up 107 points in the last 2 games. So this is going to be an explosion of offense. So we're going to start this breakdown with Tennessee's defense. And this is actually a good spot for the Vols here because Tennessee definitely has the defensive edge over Ole Miss. The question is, what is Tennessee's defense, who's been okay? It's been a solid unit. But what are they going to do against Matt Corral and the Ole Miss offense, who've been splashing on everybody? To answer that question, let's rewind back to week 2. And the reason I'm choosing week 2, Tennessee versus Pittsburgh, is of Tennessee's entire schedule, the Pittsburgh team probably represents Ole Miss offense the most closely. It's not like an exact replica, but Pittsburgh is pass happy. They got Kenny Pickett, very good quarterback. It's similar. So Tennessee loses this game. Pittsburgh hung 41 on them. They lost by a touchdown. 41-34 was the final score. So at first glance, you're all over Ole Miss. Like, oh my God, if Pittsburgh did that, what is Ole Miss gonna do? But the thing is, Tennessee had 3 turnovers in that game. So even though they lost, they almost definitely should have won the football game. But regardless, it doesn't look good to lose at home to an ACC school. This is the SEC we're talking about here. You can't lose at home to an ACC team not named Clemson. So if Kenny Pickett and Pittsburgh's offense hangs 41 on you, what is Matt Corral, Heisman hopeful Matt Corral and the Ole Miss offense gonna do to you? What, a 50-piece? Maybe a 60-piece? For this could get bad. But we have to acknowledge there are 2 sides of this coin. We also have to talk about Mississippi's defense. Ole Miss just played Arkansas last week. Arkansas put up 51 on them. And if you look at Arkansas's offense and Tennessee's offense, Hooker and Jefferson are somewhat similar in play styles. In fact, those offenses as a whole look pretty similar. So I don't see Mississippi making many stops either. For real, I think this is going to be one of the most explosive offensive games we've seen all year. In fact, I'm willing to say automatic over until I looked at the number. It's at 82.5. Which is just insane to me. I think it still might go over, but at 82.5, I'm going to stay away. As far as picking a side here, Ole Miss has one of the best passing attacks in the country. No one can debate that. Tennessee, on the other hand, explosive offense. Hooker looks great, but they are definitely way more reliant on the run than Ole Miss is. So I'm going to go with the more dynamic offense. I'm going to go with the better quarterback. Give me Ole Miss. I'll lay the 2.5 points on the road. I think the Rebels put together a 4th quarter touchdown drive to close it out. At first, I was kind of 50-50 on this, but the more I look at it, the more I really like Ole Miss. I think this bet makes the top 7, maybe even the top 5. I like this one. Ole Miss minus 2.5. Final ticket will be posted on KyleKirms.com at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. My bet of the day, top 3 bets, top 5 bets, top 7 bets. Every bet I'm placing for the entire day. And a parlay of the day. Actually, last week I did 2 parlays of the day. Might do 2 again because they both hit. We'll see. But all of that will be posted on one big sheet, KyleKirms.com, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Also, if there's any crazy last-minute changes, something stupid like a last-minute injury update, line movement, money shift, anything like that, I will definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those platforms before you place your bets. Another college football Saturday is upon us. There's a ton of value today. This is a stacked slate. So let's be smart. Let's not go crazy, but let's pick our spots and make some money here. I'll talk to you on Twitter.